different location, but that doesn't really matter. I did some other stuff while what was going on.
You have no right to treat me like this. I'm a member of House Lalu, and I demand to speak to someone.
Your house. Ah, yes, I remember. The Great Houses. The antiquated hierarchy of authority which the Dark Elves chain themselves with.
What? I won't take this disrespect. Show me to someone of authority, now!
Do you truly believe that is the way of things here?
Fun. So, whatever, let's see.
You're Lord Fear's newest steward, huh? Can we talk later? If I don't finish this lamp inventory, Gascon will feed me to the fabricants.
Lamp inventory?
Yeah, Gascon must know how much I love doing paperwork. A few days ago, Sotha Seal ordered us to rip out all the lamps in here and replace them with less efficient ones. What kind of sense does that make? Who wants weaker lamps?
What are you doing with the old lamps?
A bunch of factotums loaded them onto a dolly and dumped them somewhere in the mechanical fundament. Hey, I know that look. If you're looking to poach a free lamp, don't bother. Gascon made us slag them all. And that's not even the worst part.
What's the worst part?
Half the old switches don't work with the new lamp, so we've had to manufacture new switches, and half the time the switches get installed backwards, which means we have to do it all over again. Even the factotums don't know what they're doing.
That does sound very frustrating, but...
And don't even get me started on the lamp assembly. Sotha Seal could have turned the fabricators to make the new lamps with a flick of his finger, but he demanded that we do it instead. Do you have any idea how complex the fabricators are?
I don't, but I haven't really had to go. Good luck. Seems like this is making a lot of sense. Guessing there's no guards in here. Or even a bounty, huh? Yep.
So you're the one to bathe Brass Fortress. Sorry to hear that. Provost Varuni's ancestors hail from House Telvanni, just like Lord Fear. But honestly, they couldn't be more different.
What's it like working for Provost Varuni? Provost Varuni?
Not as bad as you might expect. She's young, youth comes with impatience, but I've never felt unfairly judged, and she's generous with her praise. Honestly, if I had the choice between serving Varuni or Sotha Seal, I'd take Varuni every time.
Sotha Seal is difficult to work for?
Now more than ever. I don't pretend to understand his motives, but he's never been so demanding. One example? He insists that we turn all the lights down before he enters a room. Do you have any idea how difficult that is? It's maddening.
Flipping switches is that difficult?
Huh. Flipping switches. That's rich. Each lamp has its own switch, and some lamps have multiple switches. And if that isn't bad enough, some switches control multiple lamps. He's a god, I know, but it shouldn't take a genius to turn on the lights.
That sounds frustrating.
Don't even get me started. Varuni might demand some obscure tome in the middle of the night or chide someone for leaving oil on the floor, but that's the worst of it. Sotha Seal exiled an auxiliary last week because she forgot to switch off a lamp.
I don't even know all that. I should get going.
Right. Don't let me keep you. I can't imagine how demanding Devaith Fear must be. Better you than me, that's for sure. Keep your nose to the cogs and you'll be fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to flip 24 switches again.
Sounds like fun. Indeed it does. be their lives. Especially with Silva still changed right at this point. We'll laundering this later.
So you're Devethir's new
Oh,
auxiliary,
Busty.
eh? Tough luck, friend. I've heard he's an insufferable bastard, but at least he's not Sotha Seal.
I didn't
Better
scream
to
about
return to
her
Bois than to
Silva.
serve the Clockwork God.
Do you like working for Silva Sil?
Not anymore. In the old days, sure. He was easy to please because he was never around. These days, he changes his mind about something every night. Constant meetings, new dictums daily, adjustments to factotum patrols. It's a nightmare.
Are you sure he hasn't always been this way? You said he was never around.
Trust me, this is unprecedented. I'm afraid something's wrong with his enhancements. Like he's having trouble regulating. He's a different person, I swear. Don't tell anyone I said this, especially Gascon. Blasphemy doesn't go over well nowadays.
Blasphemy?
Yes. Speaking ill of a god never turns out well. In the old days, he'd take it in stride. Commit your small blasphemies, he'd say. The fire of doubt turns ignorance to steam. But not anymore. This place is becoming more like Mournhold every day.
Sorry to hear that. I should get going.
Right. I'm sure you have plenty of work to do for Lord Fear. He's back a few days and already burying you in paperwork, no doubt. Take care of yourself, friend.
Sure. For a Dark Elf, she's not bad looking. Almost as good as that one Dark Elf in Elder Scrolls 4, to be honest. I'm not gonna bother read these. You just read these by yourself. They're just getting in here. So if you really want to read these guys, then just get in here and buy the Clockwork DLC and just read whatever. It's not that difficult.
No, it's wrong. It's all wrong. Go back and do it again.
I apologize, Lord Set. Please forgive my stupidity. I shall correct the survey at once.
I hope you will for your sake. Next time you bring your living god a radial survey, you better make sure it's accurate.
Huh.
Yes, what is it? I have much to do, much to attend to. Speak.
You're Silva Sil?
Of course. You are Devethir's aide. Yes, I've heard a great deal about you. You struck a blow against corruption in my fortress, correct? You're to be commended. Now, speak your business.
I just wanted to meet you.
A worthy goal. Very worthy indeed. I am a god, after all. Tell me, now that you've had the opportunity to meet me, how do I strike you?
I'm a little underwhelmed.
Underwhelmed? By me? Count your blessings that I have other matters to attend to, mortal. I have half a mind to show you just how powerful I am. This city is mine. If you wish to dwell in it, I suggest you learn respect.
Well, that's that. Let's move on.
Were you treated well by the menials? I assume they battered you with complaints. What have you learned?
So definitely behaving strangely. He's made a lot of the odd demands.
Yes, well, I could have told you that. That's why I sent you here after all. What kinds of demands? Be specific.
He makes servants darken rooms before he enters and demanded some lamps be replaced.
The lamps in the locutorium, yes? The large assembly room over there? The auxiliaries and factotums have been laboring in there day and night ever since we arrived. Curious. What do the lights have to do with this? Well, there's only one way to find out.
Expose him to the light?
Impressive. So I'd have to explain it to you. Of course, this requires a functional lamp. I assume he ordered them destroyed. Speak to that high elf of yours, Neramo. A dark elf as well. We need one of these lamps repaired and operable.
Alright, I'll go find Rammer and Rainer. Off we go! Oh, I'm seeing a guard already. Fun. That's 2 guards. Could try sneaking past them with a bounty, although that's a bit ill-advised. Although just avoiding the bounty is just fun enough, because it will just decay.
You don't right to treat me like this. I'm a member of House Lalu, and I demand to speak to someone.
Your house. Ah, yes, I remember. The great houses. The antiquated house.
That's a long drop. But I can survive that. Oh yeah, now we're upstanding again. Now we move about. The usual business.
I hope to see you again, Assistant. Pray tell, what did De Fear have to say? I fear that he and I might have gotten off to a poor start. Did he ask about me? Any mention of my many exploits?
Actually, Divine wants you Rainer to help me with an important task.
Raynor? Surely this is something I can handle myself. Impressing De Fear could greatly increase my standing in the Dwemer scholarly community. Tell me, what does Lord Fear ask of me? Us?
He wants us to build a lamp, and that's identical to the lamps just removed from the Laquatorium? Yeah, whatever.
He just wants us to build a lamp? What an odd request. No matter. I would be happy to offer my ample expertise, provided you let De Fear know that I did so. First things first. I need to study one of the lamps we're supposed to recreate.
And they told me we need to toss down lamps in the fundament. We should start there.
Magistrix Vox was finally defeated. What a shame.
So now we go into the... No, this place looks familiar, to be honest. I think we've been here before. It should be familiar, because if you remember correctly, we were here last time. Yeah, that's what worries me. It's like, yeah, not this gauntlet again. If it's gonna be the same place. Then the lamp tube. Hereditary brass houses tend to be beyond repair.
Some kind of tubular housing. Probably meant to protect a glass interior? Difficult to say.
Lamp piece. Cracked compressor. The seals on this compressor are cracked and ruined.
Some kind of compressor. For funneling a gas, perhaps? Interesting.
Lamp piece. Charred clockwork filaments. These are loosely wound metal fibers on top are thoroughly charred.
A complex filament of some kind. The weaving on this fiber, it must be machine made. Wrong way, assistant.
Yep, interrupted him doing his dialogue. Oh well. I probably had time to read his dialogue, to be honest. I'm probably not gonna repeat it. Complex device appears to be thoroughly broken.
Look at the apertures on this. It must be some kind of modulator that changes the nature of the light. Fascinating. Compressors, filaments, housings, modulators. Yes! I think I understand what these discarded lights have in common.
I'm listening.
Unlike the other lamps, these compress some kind of geodic gas into metal tubes, then modulate the light to create another kind of illumination that mortal eyes cannot see. Invisible light! Remarkable! The potential applications are limitless.
So you can recreate one of those lights?
Yes. With Rayna's assistance, I believe we can recreate this lamp without much difficulty. Of course, you'll need to procure the requisite parts. These are all broken beyond repair. What do you plan to do with this light, exactly?
I'm gonna use it on Silver Seal, but I'm not sure what will happen.
You plan to do what? Oh dear. Well, this seems like a terrible idea, but I shall rely upon you and Lord Fear to protect me. Here's a list of the components I'll need. Once you've acquired them, meet me in the Hall of Refined Techniques. Good luck.
You too. Ah, dear. Ah, yes, the old search areas. Oh, I hated these. Clockwork filaments. I'm hoping there will be less combat, but oh well, I suppose it helps. There's only one Clockwork filaments. There's only one metal fibers closely resembled to ones that resemble fun. I found the fundament. Commodity Clockwork compressor. This complex mechanism combines the Clockwork modulator with a brand new compressor. It should work perfectly. I can't find these assholes, so whatever. I'm just gonna keep moving out here. Frustrating. So, what else is new?
Now there's the look of someone on the hunt for something specific. You've come to the right place, friend. I've got a bit of everything. What can I get you?
Do you have any lamp tubes like the ones in the laboratorium?
As a matter of fact, I acquired some of those just a few days ago. Apparently, someone's tossing out the old lighting to make way for the new. They're not easy to come by anymore, though. What's your offer?
I'm an associate at Provost Varuni. If you do me a favor, you're doing her a favor.
Varuni Arvel? Well, that changes everything. Any friend of Varuni's is a friend of mine. Why don't you take this tube on the house? Just let Varuni know how helpful I was, alright? And that I'm pretty good looking. Well spoken, too. Deal?
I'll be sure to let her know. But I probably need that fourth part. And the game doesn't probably doesn't give a crap. Or all these stuff we already have is sufficient. How? It's anyone's fucking guess at this point.
Ah, you've returned. Excellent. Raynor and I have cobbled together a serviceable frame for the lamp. All we need now are the components I sent you to acquire. Were you successful?
Here's anything that was on your list.
Wonderful! I'm confident this lamp will conform to the exact specifications of the lamps they removed, provided Raynor didn't make any miscalculations. So, would this be the time to inform Dvaith Fear of our success? Or mine, specifically?
Yes, I'll let Dvaith know I'll be there very soon.
Excellent, excellent! No need to return here, of course. Kira should be back straight away, and I'll have her run the completed lamp over to the locutorium as soon as it's ready.
Locutorium, yeah,
See
whatever.
you soon, assistant.
See you soon.
So, Devaith Fear requested this lamp personally? Fascinating. I read his thesis on Dwemer power transmission as a child. First-rate scholarship, that. I'd love to meet him.
Fun. I don't think the same crafting area we used to do our own research at, but whatever the hell. It's the same place we craft this damn lamp at as well. It's a bit of an ironic thing, but oh well, I suppose that doesn't hurt. Good looking. Indeed. So what else is Devaferous here?
Ah, I was beginning to worry. Not about you, of course. These apostles have been circling me like cliff racers. Looking for an autograph, no doubt. Tiresome. I take it you were successful in learning about these lights and constructing a new one?
Yes, the Ramon Rainier constructed a working lamp and Kira will deliver it soon.
Well done. I assume you discovered the special property of these lamps. Why does my dear friend Seal go to such lengths to avoid them?
The Ramon believes they emit some kind of invisible light.
Visible light? Fascinating. To help with factotum navigation, perhaps? Huh. No matter. Further inquiry must wait. Now is the time for action. I will request a congressional assembly. Plant your lamp on the balcony above, then return to me.
Alright, I'll get the lamp in the position on the balcony.
Did you say something about putting the lamp on the balcony? We might have a problem.
Oh, fuck.
Raynor and that annoying high elf finished your lamp, but there's a problem. On the way here, I overheard an aide complaining about some new security measures Sotha Seal put in place. Looks like the balcony is under heavy guard now.
So let's take past the guards to get the lamp into position.
Looks that way, unless you want blood on your hands, of course. But that might complicate our sponsorship a smidge, yeah? Just be quick and quiet, like me. You'll be fine. Here's the lamp, good luck.
Thanks for the warning, Kira. So, whatever, let's get this lamp over there. Well, fucking was gonna be caught. Okay, place the anti-mountain socket. Well, lamp on the mountain socket.
A common criminal.
Let's almost do enough, to be honest, but meanwhile, let's get out of here.
I convinced Sotha Seal that the Congress requires yet another lecture on the sanctity of clockwork automata. He eagerly agreed. Seemed almost giddy about it. It was unsettling. Is all in readiness?
Yes, I placed the lamp in. Everything is prepared.
Good. Seal's lecture should begin any moment now. Stand ready to activate the lamp. I'm reasonably certain that something will happen, but the specifics elude me. I guess this is what uncertainty feels like. What a novel change of pace.
Fun.
Accost them, and you accost me. In the past, I have encouraged the child's curiosity and accepted minor blasphemies, but my generosity has limits. No.
What is that? What's happening?
After him! Someone seize that imposter!
No shadow. How fun. See, just in case, to be honest, there's no reason not to be honest. Oh, let's root song. Interesting. Fun ways to kill wolves, but it's still like 2 wolves, to be honest. Is this really all he has? Like 2 move sets, and that's pretty much it? So that's pretty pathetic, to be honest. But I expect for a shadow. A little bit more of a kick, to be honest. Oh, hello. This enough kick for you? Suppose it is. If I'm correct, these guys should be, if I'm 4, should disappear with time. Uh-oh. Getting in a little trouble. Or these guys do not disappear with time, apparently. Oh, hello. You guys do a lot of damage. Guessing you guys will keep Sopa Seal's shadow alive regardless of what I do, basically. Never give you guys a chance, to be honest. to keep someone still alive, or a shadow of him alive. This battle's super easy, to be honest. We're not complex at all. I can just bash. Oh, hello! Then he suddenly does that. Huh. Easy fight, and suddenly I just get back to oblivion. That was insulting. Oh, seriously? I get back, sent all the way back here? That's annoying. Doesn't help that I have a bounty and I had to dodge these guards. Do not want to be out here. Oh, hello. Bounty should go away pretty soon, to be honest. It's not that big of a deal, but to be honest, fighting that thing is gonna be it's gonna be very boring, to be honest. It's not nothing unavoidable. So we go inside? Yeah, past those two, yeah, not happening. I might as well just wait until the bounty wears off until I decide to go in there. Well, we could use Pure Hari just to sell our stuff. I'm just really what I do is to wait for a few minutes to get this bounty off my ass and not have to suffer any consequences. See, it's already over. It's usually just 3 minutes, to be honest, so whatever. Still can't believe I got killed by the shadow. Got thrown all the way back, to be honest. He's pretty easy, all things considered. Wait, what the fuck? Ah, wonderful. A bug. I guess this boss is fondly designed. I had to start all over again. Why doesn't it just start me at the room where I'm supposed to be at? What do you mean? This is tedious. It's getting thrown back this much. I mean, he's not a difficult boss by any stretch. He has a lot of high damage, although that's just not really the big problem here. Although his damage is pretty low considering all the other opponents I've fought. Especially the ones in the Morrowind expansion's final hours, so they're pretty, compared to that, he's pretty tame. Well, still quite frustrating. If I could get some kind of backup to help me with this fight, it would be quite awesome. So we'll distract Silversill a bit, for a bit. The only reason I can imagine he does that move is so the players get chance to recharge their Machika or something. Otherwise, he would be pretty lethal, to be honest. Oh, come on. I don't even know why I'm having this much trouble. The first time around I pretty much peed into a pulp and I was not having any trouble. For some reason now I'm having a lot more trouble than in the initial battle. I have no explanation for this. He's pretty easy, all things considered. Having any kind of backup here would be much appreciated, to be honest. I mean, any kind of backup at all will be much appreciated, to be honest, but whatever, that's just me at least. Come on, you're supposed to do your fucking spread more often than not. I mean, he doesn't do a spread move, which is a problem. I mean, his little ball move. If he did that more often, this would probably be a lot easier. And I mean, a lot easier. Since he did that the first time around quite frequently, I was able just to keep my distance at him and just basically just do a lot of damage. Because he just takes advantage of my Machiko regeneration, I'm pretty screwed. Wait, what the fuck? Seriously, I just get spammed like that in like one hit? Or maybe two? It's ridiculous. I can't believe I'm getting stuck on this guy this badly, to be honest. Repair the armor? I think it wouldn't help that much, but still, whatever. Besides, the armor repair is pretty expensive. I would just make new, to be honest. If you just do spread move a lot more, this full fight will be a lot easier. That's really all there is to this guy. There we go. Now he's using the move again. Do your fucking move, asshole. Ow. Just think he has that kind of move. Oh, for fuck's sake with this guy. He's really not that hard. I mean, I could kill him just this way. I mean, why the hell not?
I am the Clockwork God. You will kneel before me.
And someone to help me out a bit. That's much appreciated, to be honest.
I haven't the time to discuss this, Varuni. Wittingly or unwittingly, Lord Set no longer serves the people of Clockwork City. Now, if you will excuse me.
Gascon, where are you going? When news of this gets out, we need to issue a statement or at least gather the Congress for an emergency session.
I have urgent matters to attend to. Make whatever statement you like. I will return soon.
Well, that was enlightening. To think I've been speaking to Sotha Sil's shadow all this time. It seems so lifelike. Far more advanced than my own, I'm sorry to say. Fascinating. It really is too bad we'll all be dead soon.
What? Dead? How?
Well, I don't mean to alarm you, but I will be frank. If an imposter sits upon the throne alive and learns how to wield the power of this place, a cataclysm will follow. We may yet discover a way to avert this disaster, but the chances are slim.
So what do we do?
Stay with Varuni. With Sotha Sil exposed as an imposter, the Congress will fall into turmoil. In such chaos, dark truths always float to the surface. Pray they do so quickly. I have other inquiries to make. Stay vigilant. We will meet again soon.
Take care of yourself, Divayev.
My dear Lord Set, what happened to you? I can scarcely believe what we just witnessed. How could this happen? How could a shadow masquerade as Lord Set? The Father of Mysteries would never let such a thing happen. There must be another explanation.
If I ever know someone was wrong with Self-Assault, we had to determine a cause.
Here, of course. Always the iconoclast. I'll bet he's snickering at us even now. It doesn't matter. I appreciate your diligence. This has been a profoundly upsetting ordeal, but we must move forward. We must find the real Lord Set.
Seems like the General Gascon worries of us his own.
Yes. He was acting strangely, wasn't he? He always chafed under Lord Set's rule. Now he finally has a pretext to seize control, and he slinks away like a broken basilisk. Curious. Too curious.
What do you suggest we do?
The real Lord Set will aid us eventually, I know it. In the meantime, we must do for ourselves. Thank you for everything you've done. It appears we'll have to do a lot more before this is through.
Sure.
Classic Gascon. Fleeing to his chambers when things go poorly. I'm sure that news of Lord Set's condition has already made it to the streets. We have to move quickly to prevent a panic.
What can I do?
Try to talk to Gascon. He clearly doesn't care what I have to say, but he might listen to an exodrome. You remain, a novelty. No offense. We can't assemble the Congress without the Chancellor.
Alright, I'm in. Where should I look?
Check his rectory in the west wing of the Basilica. He hides in there sometimes to nurse a bruised ego or write passive-aggressive memoranda. I'll try to settle the Apostle's nerves. Honestly, my nerves could use some settling.
I'll check Gascon's rectory.
Don't let Gascon wriggle out of this. He has a duty and an obligation. As do I.
Are you alright?
What? Yes. Yes, I'll be fine. This makes no sense.
What makes no sense?
I don't understand how a shadow could take Lord Set's place. Maybe this is some sort of test. But why test us? The Clockwork Apostles haven't strayed. We build and pray and experiment just as the holy texts dictate.
You don't think it's possible that Self-Assault could be compromised?
Compromised? You make it sound as if Lord Set suffers some kind of defect. Like a crimped duct, or a stripped bolt or something. We're talking about a divine being. Gods can't be compromised. They exist without flaws. Right?
It might not be that simple.
Do you know what the sermons say? Complexity belies the truth. The world rests on simple principles. Set is the truth and the light. Understand the simple, and you understand the obscure. I do appreciate your candor. Let's pick this up again later.
Sure. And skills are here again, so what else do we have? Blasphemy is fully maxed out. Clothing line is almost maxed out as well. There's not a lot that needs upgrading here. But woodworking does need some work. Kill me. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, expertise will be good. So what else? Guess it's directory. Go in here and examine what's what.
Where did you hide it, you worm?
Oh, hello. Okay then. Back here again. This is familiar territory so far. Awesome. I know. This will take a while. Wish I could manufacture new weaponry even though in the set in basically regardless of a set, but still it's a bit difficult because we just don't have the necessary things, but we're working on it. It's never always that easy, is it? Yeah, it's pretty much never that easy.
detected in proximity. Greetings.
Where did you hide it, you worm?
A half-naked woman with long blue hair and a staff. This should be interesting stuff. The only thing covering her breast is her hair. I know. Well, what is she is very curious here. Yeah, let's grab a screenshot of that for myself. Doubt I'll meet it again, but this loincloth will be very interesting to have. What is clothes? Well, interesting stuff. Let's see that. Better see that ad. Ginger. Whatever. Fellow apostles, the matter of notice involved in poor. I recently came to our attention. I was sent to it for a forthright. The process of disruption of my brief access my cause. Please refer to my urgent questions to my aid. There's no need for a law. Everything is fine. Please carry on the matter of refitting your station. Yours, C. Yours, Faith, C. Awesome. What the Veroni?
Please remain at a safe distance, resident. Hull malfunction detected.
So let's see.
The factotums reported a strange energy signature in Gascoigne's rectory. Did you find anything odd in there?
Yes, I found some kind of a creature in Gascoigne's office. Some kind of Daedra. A pale woman by the looks of it.
Sounds like a nocturnal strike. By the gears, how did that thing make it past our security coils? Is Gascoigne
dead? I don't know yet. He left his note.
Not suspicious at all, is it? A sudden departure followed by a Daedra attack.
We won't know until we find him.
You're right. I knew Gascoigne was a considered sluggard, but consorting with Daedra? I pray it's not true. We need to discover what he has that the Daedra covet. Proctor Luciana might be able to organize a search. She just left to disperse a crowd.
Alright, I'll go to talk to Luciana.
I hope you catch Gascoigne soon. We need to know what he knows immediately.
Does Gascoigne own birds?
Birds? Not that I'm aware of. He might be tinkering with some kind of avian automaton, but he rarely discusses that sort of thing with me. Why do you ask?
I saw black feathers were all over his office.
Wait, feathers? From a live bird?
Yes, that's unusual.
Unprecedented. As far as I know, no living bird has ever set foot or wing in Clockwork City. And even if they did, they wouldn't last long. Not a lot of worms crawling around here. They do eat worms, right?
Some. Anyway, it looks like like the end of that streak.
Fascinating. I've always wanted to see one. Under better circumstances, of course. I'll notify our naturalists once we resolve this situation with Gascoigne.
Do you have any idea where Gascoigne might have gone?
I'm afraid not. Gascoigne keeps his own counsel about what he does outside the Basilica. He spent a few days out in the Radius last month, but that's hardly unusual. Apostles conduct research outside the fortress all the time.
Do you know what kind of things he tends to study?
Mathematics, mostly. Predictive theory, spherical values, virtuous enumeration, that sort of thing. He just published a dissertation on transdimensional calculation, making inferences on how numbers change during planar travel. Impressive work.
How so?
The specificity of his calculations just boggles the mind. It's almost as if he had access to a planar rift. Oh no.
That's right. Do you think he might be studying a Daedric portal?
I don't want to even consider it. Not until we have proof.
Sure. See you later.
I knew this wouldn't end well.
I'm not here to speculate on Lord Set's whereabouts. I'm here to clear the square.
I knew it. This is a disaster.
If you want to panic, do so in your own homes, not in the public square. Now disperse, or be dispersed. Get them moving.
You heard the Proctor. Return to your homes.
If you're looking for Lord Set, I don't know where he is. I will find out, though. Count on it.
I don't think it's got Silvasil. It's Gascon.
Gascon? What has he done now? I can't keep up with the complaints.
He's missing.
Good. Maybe a fabricant ate him. Our luck has to change at some point.
Jumping us started with data, I found a nocturnal shrike in his office, and this odd note.
So, he finally graduated from corrupt hobbyist to professional villain. I'm almost relieved. Now we can finally give him what he deserves. I assume you informed your sponsor, Provost Varuni?
Yes, he wants to organize a citywide search so we can bring him in for questioning.
A citywide search? I can't spare enough apostles to search a broom closet. Reports are flooding in from the radius. Stories about fanatics in black robes, pale-skinned Daedra, living shadows. We may have a full-scale invasion on our hands.
Can you spare anything to help?
I have one asset I can spare. I know an artificer, Dalamar. He takes some getting used to, but
Hello.
you won't find a better tinkerer. He can help you find Gascon, guaranteed. Go talk to him. He set up shop near the tenements. Slag Town.
Alright, I can talk to Delamore.
I knew that slag-addled piece of garbage Gascon would turn on us eventually. We should have dealt with this decades ago.
But he found someone to shadow the imposter.
I think we should destroy it, if only to convince the people it can be destroyed. I'm already getting reports from citizens convinced that their neighbor or their friend is actually a shadow. Another few weeks of this, it will not end well.
Shadow took some form of Silvasil's power. If we destroy it, Silvasil might be diminished. I'm doing quite fine, to be honest.
I'm prepared to live with that.
You're right with God losing power, his power?
I made a vow to protect the Clockwork City and its inhabitants. If sacrifices have to be made, we should all be prepared to make them, Lord Set included.
Can I ask about your enhancements?
You can ask.
How do they work?
I have a crank in between my shoulder blades. One of my auxiliaries winds me up every morning before breakfast. That's a joke.
Do you even know how they work?
In the same way as every other clockwork automata. A combination of engineering and sorcery that would take a century to explain. The machinery keeps me alive. I know it's unsettling to look at, but no one ever said life in Clockwork City was fair.
How do you say they wind up in Clockwork City?
The same as you, I wager. A combination of heroism and coincidence. I served Riemann Cyrodiil as a battle mage during the Akaviri troubles and the Valenwood annexation.
So it happened during a battle?
Yes. I'm still not exactly sure what happened. During the Valenwood campaign, I locked staves with a wood elf spell leader named Keladith. He was deceptively powerful, wiry, quick as a skeever trap. I remember cleaving his staff with a summoned blade.
And what's it? That's you here?
Possibly. I think he was in the midst of a translocation
Oh, this
spell.
Dallas. Let's just keep going.
There was an explosion and a bright light. When I woke, I was splayed out in the radius. Mangled.
And Silvasil found you?
Yes. His factotum
Oh, for
scooped
fuck's
up
sake.
what was left of me and brought me here. He mended my wounds and replaced what couldn't be mended with metal. I asked him why. Because one day you will shine a light, he said. And that was that.
Is he always that vague?
Always. Take my advice. If we manage to find the real Set, don't expect him to embrace you as a friend. We're all cogs in his eyes. Valuable, beautiful even, but ultimately expendable. You either grow to accept that, or you turn out like Gascon.
Like Gascon?
Yes. Bitter, sullen, probably traitorous, and if I get my way, dead.
Payday 2 is mostly my filler content, or stuff I do when I basically got nothing better to do. I do Payday 2 in the Let's Stream series more irregularly, more often than not. It happens every so often. There's really no schedule on it whatsoever. It's just I just tend to stream it for some while and it happens. It's more irregular series that I do. Let's Stream series is more of it's pretty much an irregular series, to be honest. It happens when it happens. It's mostly by when I feel like doing it. It can be whatever.
Look at you, all full of fleshy bits. Not a scrap of brass on you, is there? That won't do, that will not do. I can fix you up, no bother at all. Maybe new feet. You need new feet, don't you?
No thanks, I need to try and check a missing person. Let's just say you might have something that can help.
A missing person? How mysterious. You wouldn't be looking for Soap the Seal, would you? I hear rumors, you know, all kinds of rumors. Something about him turning into a crow. Or was it a frog? Never mind. Luciana did you a favor. I have just the thing.
Good, can I see it? To be honest, I would like to do Payday 2 at some point, but right about now, I just want to play around with my brand new DLC of the SO Clockwork City. I'm quite a fan of RPGs and MMOs in general, so this stuff is very fascinating, and I would like to see how the story goes, to be honest. There's no reason to kill him. Plus, he's a green NPC. You can't kill green NPCs.
Keep close to Snuff, but not too close, you know. He spooks easily, and when he spooks, someone typically gets stabbed. Just a friendly warning. Good luck. There he goes! I just replaced his leg spring, so try to keep up.
This is hilarious, by the way. Following the fucking steampunk, whatever the fuck this is. It's probably a grasshopper for all I know. It could be Swamp Thing for all I know. Just a mechanical form, to be honest.
Does he ever come out?
He concerns himself with
I do most do for playthroughs. Although the current mess of just mostly part 1s and part 2s of playthroughs that are probably never gonna get finished, not anytime soon, is a fucking mess. I need to get fixing that fucking problem, but that'll take a while. Probably I don't lose save files again. That will be fucking annoying. Plus, I think I'm doing a few redos of old playthroughs that I deleted, because now that I'm basically losing ad revenue in like maybe less than 2 weeks or so, so it won't really matter if I get like content. If I get like ad revenue stolen from the videos, it doesn't matter because I can make ad revenue anyway. So it's like, what the fuck ever. A lot of people want to say I see in this channel, I want to see Dynasty Warriors for fuck knows what reason, or Payday 2. And as I do want to do my playthroughs every so often. I mean, doing Payday 2 is fun, but it's like, it's really like, what the hell heist do I do? There's fucking art gallery, there's framing the frame, there's fucking erection day, and fuck knows, and God fucking help you, there's fucking the big bank, first world bank, and just a regular bank and all that good stuff, and so much more. Some of them can be quite hellish and torment. Fun, others fucking more fun, otherwise some more maybe not, but it's quite a lot of work, to be honest. So yeah, it's a bit of a work, to be honest. So just because the restarts and crash is not fun.
useless.
What are you doing nosing around here with that ugly beast? Yonif and I haven't done nothing.
I'm looking for General Gascon. Have you seen him?
Chancellor who? Oh, you mean that brass-arsed fancy boots that came running through here. Yeah, I seen him. Dragging his silly apostle skirts behind him like a broken wheel chain. Seemed like he was in a hurry. Pretty suspicious if you ask me.
If I forgot last time, which way did he go?
Yeah, the grease mucks up Dabrakan snoots. That's why we stay down here. Wouldn't want the constable to see you. Never mind.
Masturbating.
The man headed west. Should be some oily footprints about. Follow those tracks and you'll find your fancy boots.
Get rid of this old masturbation joke. It's the easiest one. So, let's see. Where the fuck do we go? Didn't even know I was following tracks. I was trying to find these fucking things. It was like, whatever. So, it's... The other went this way, see? Or it's the destination. Most of my Payday 2 stealth players tend to change regularly. Because most of the time the people that I want to play with or are just not online or not in the mood of doing Payday 2 or they're just doing something else, so I have to make do with randoms more often than not. By the way, by the night, hearken to know these words. General Gascon has betrayed us. If he proceeds through the ravine, capture him. Failing that, slay him. We cannot allow some of us to know our secrets. Even a traitorous servant. May the shadows guide your blades. So they need Gascon dead. But why is that? Ah, hello. We'll collect you. Sure, that works for me. It's fun to have people to talk with on stream. Gets lonely sometimes. Good to have friends, I know. You know. Oh goody, more of you guys. Or gals. Fun! Is that a brunette I see? Probably. Didn't know they come with brunette variants. Asshole. Well, this is gonna be annoying. Toggle off. They're one of those gals a bit annoying, but how do I deal with this too? Oh dear, we have problems on our hands. Wouldn't be the first time, to be honest. Don't really know how we deal with them. To be honest. Hello, Kuta. Useful stuff. I skipped something, apparently. Whispering Sorcerer.
Who are you? Another one of vile, sniveling agents. Gascon's gone. Now, let me return to my mistress in peace.
Gascon did this to you? Where is he?
West, in the ventral terminus. He may have killed me, but he won't last long. He sealed his fate the moment he betrayed us. There existed a covenant between your Gascon, Clavicus Vile, and my mistress. But he broke it.
We will see about that.
Night Mistress, I am coming.
But it would be an Operation Drown in Blood, would it be? Any chance? Doesn't scare reference to blood in a Z-Diamond community? Indeed. How about this covenant?
Vowed to bring us an artifact of great power. Now the artifact is gone. But don't worry. My mistress will wring the truth out of him soon. The Whispering Shadows will claim this artifact, and you will all die, deafened by your own screams.
Why should we Clockwork Smile earlier? Are you saying she's in Clockwork City?
You really have no idea, do you? Daedric forces conspire in every dark corner. Lurk behind every tree and stone. We spread like a plague, claiming more souls and territory with each passing hour. So the Seal's precious city will die at our hands.
Enough. Answer my questions. Are Clockwork minions in the city?
Yes. Scarfin and others. They served their purpose. And yet they linger, confounding my mistress's plans and providing safe harbor to the toad gas girl. I will say no more.
So that's basically the equivalent of I know what I know, boy, but I'm not telling it. Pretty much. At least he spilled some bit of the beans. Otherwise, you wouldn't have much plot. So, Ruben ideas. Grab some for stuff. And that'll get going again. Oh joy, more of you guys again. I guess Gun's hideout. Oh, let's see. Torn something. Well, I heard there's kind of shard nearby. Oh, well, but I guess I didn't see any. I need them rations. It's backpack. The backpack that cannot be searched. Strip of a postal robe. Fun.
Be gone, whoever you are. I sealed the door and it shall remain sealed for as long as necessary.
Hello, Gascon. We're only happy to find you. We have some questions.
Questions? You think I'm foolish enough to let you in? No, this door will remain closed. I just need time to work this out, to smooth things over. Now leave me be.
What have you done? Did you make a deal with those shadowy cultists?
Who I keep counsel with is none of your concern. You're just like Varuni, so uptight, so naive. If you value your life, you'll leave this place now.
Final entrance. Shot with a data is not that fun, but oh well. Maybe there's some more minion of some description. Or at least the cloth up there. The summonable whatever the hell from. Here's how to loot. Hey, gold, yeah right, that really helps. I think gold's like absolutely nothing in this game. And I mean absolutely fucking nothing. Okay, self-destruct mechanism. Fun. Ah, glyph, that's fun. Oh no, you don't. Hello. Come on, you. Hello. I love how this guy just spawned out of thin air, to be honest. Or thin sand, to be honest. Whatever. Get the idea. Virtual terminus. Enter. When completed, focuses work function matter other than that's designed for merely it means that it is deeper purpose than intended, possibly even a greater purpose. So. Barely enough time to read that, to be honest, and I thought blubbed almost a lot of line reading, but whatever. Oh, goody. Guess I'll deal with you then. I can take a piss break soon, to be honest. Would be pretty appropriate. It would seem appropriate indeed. I expect all the minions here, or whatever the hell. Run away from the wall. Okay, perfect operations manual. I'm not gonna bother reading that this time around. Oh, good. Puzzles. And because it's like, this is gonna be fun, I'm gonna have to be here for a while. Well, that was easy. Rush animal core.
Primary function operational. What have you done?
Wasn't expecting to be that effective, to be honest. Hold on, I got a phone call. Or not. Fun about spiders. Fun. Up more of you guys. Yeah. I wanted more combat here. This is combat. Yeah, it was any other game I didn't mind the combat as much. Good. Automato. Man. Charge Animal Core. I don't know why it's charged, but whatever, don't really care. Any more on about that again? It's annoying. Clear infect elements. Nope. Not clear infect elements yet. And he had some gold. Forgot to pick that up. Oh well. Oh, not you guys again. Thanks, fun.
Enough. Reroute the charge gate. Stop this thing.
Oh, for Gascon. Oh, not more of you. lost to such crap enemies.
You summoned me again. I grew tired of this.
Oh, come on! Why do I have to go through all this bullshit again? As much as I do praise the Clockwork City, it's shit like this that really ruins the mood. Such a good, well-designed DLC so far falls to such stupid fucking bullshit. I swear those guys who I was fighting were just trash mobs over there, but save for the boss, man. Beyond that, there's really not much to be able to do it. I really hope those guys who were with the boss man were just not there to be helping the boss man fight, because otherwise it'd be like 3-on-1 fight, which is not fair, to be honest. I really hope they did not make that to be the case, because that would be shitty. And of course then there's this part where you just have to run past these morons. Or because the game wants you to fight these assholes, you can fight. I just tend to expend my stamina and just get through these morons by running, because let's be honest, fighting these guys is boring. And a complete tedious waste of time. One fight's not fun ever, so that's... playing familiarly with familiar patterns. The same kind of thing as Chortline. The same kind of attack moves on the ground. I recognize that move. Oh, come on! He's not a difficult boss again, but again, this bullshit has a lot of more going for him. So, this is a fun fight again. Oh yeah, it's really fun. I might as well level up real briefly from something over here along the way. Just kill something just to get a quick level up. In the champion department and make myself 170. Champion levels are fun to be raising. It's an interesting way to treat the level cap, at least. More to you guys. Stop putting me in the ground like that. I didn't take a piss break anyway, so whatever the hell. Before I do, I might as well find something for a quick level up in that whatever the hell department. What is that in the way? Easy by the way. Ah, thief point. And now take a big piss break, so I'll be right back, folks, in a moment. This shouldn't take too long. back, to be honest. And do stuff again. So, round 3, morons. Pretty much just round 3 at this point.
Just follow me outside, all right? I promise I will explain everything.
I will drink.
I know how this looks, but you have to understand. Those shadow cultists meant to slit my throat. I had to leave. My life was in danger. Don't you see that?
Start talking.
Fine. I made a bargain with Clavicus Vile. I know. Questionable. Just hear me out. All he wanted was a key. If I got it for him, he'd make me the ruler of Clockwork City. Unfortunately, someone stole the key before I could deliver it.
Who stole this key?
Some daft talking crows. After that terrible business with the Shadow, I returned to my office to think. I arrived just in time to see one of those disgusting birds make off with the artifact. I panicked and ran here to hide.
But if whatever about the sound pasta, did you know about so had been replaced?
On my life, I did not. I wanted to heal the city, not destroy it. If I had known, I swear I never would have gone through with it.
You endangered everyone in Clockwork City.
Yes. My methods were unconventional. I admit it. But you have to understand, I didn't do this for me. I did it for the city. Look around. Bloodthirsty fabricants, barren wastes, crumbling towers. This is all Sotha Seal's fault.
How was it Sotha Seal's fault?
He abandoned us. While he tinkers away in the Centralis, we scrape by, eating nutriment paste and hiding from killer machines. Is that fair? Should we thank him for that? My eyes are open. The people of Clockwork City deserve better.
And you're the one to give it to them?
I thought so. Look, bartering with Clavicus Vile was unwise, I know. Offering Daedric artifacts to Dark Princes, it was a mistake. Even so, I can be a useful ally. I know our enemy better than anyone.
I believe you. We need... I believe you. We need your knowledge to stop the shadow of Silvasil.
You've made the right choice. Take me back to the Brass Fortress. I will admit my crimes. Perhaps I can help you in due course.
I would like to kill him, but maybe let's get away with his crimes, to be honest.
I can explain everything to Varuni. Maybe she'll...
Chancellor Gascon.
Oh, no. Luciana, just let me explain.
Shut that lying mouth of yours, or I'll shut it for you. Permanently. Thank you for digging this traitorous mongrel out of the terminus. Varuni wants to speak with you back at the Basilica.
And pretty much we don't have much time left, so I'll be brief with this one. Just get it back to a way shrine and finish up with whatever left dialogue there is, folks. I'm forced to take another break, so this way, but I'll be trying to be back this time quickly, or at least a few hours. I know I don't do that very often, but I try. This is some things pile up and I don't have enough time on my hands to return. A little bit of having stuff this hostile, to be honest. Like this and this. this up in a moment, folks. Just need to do a few things. With a stable, I need to go see a few things.
A future for you.
Because a back totem with delusions of grandeur told her fortune. Do you really believe that?
She... My steeds...
Predictions of a deluded machine got my mother killed. I'll prove the prognosticator is a fraud. See if I don't.
You'll tell me this instant if there's truth to these rumors.
I have nothing to say on the matter, Auxiliary.
You will tell me if this portal exists. This could be my one chance to get home.
Okay, let's see, where's Verone?
I told you what I know, Varuni. I'm trying to make this right.
Welcome back. I was just having a little chat with former Chancellor Gascoigne. He insists he's told me everything, but I know him well enough to know he's still hiding something. Honestly, I can barely stand to look at him.
Here he holding out for a better deal. He definitely knows things about our enemies.
Typical Gascoigne. Always trying to oil his way out when his plots fall apart. What did he tell you? Any specific leads we can follow up on?
Gascoigne promised to deliver the key to Clever's file, but the crow stole it before we had the chance.
The Congress of Calibration thanks you for your service. And on a personal note, I applaud your mercy. Gascoigne's an insufferable traitor, but he's still an apostle. Lord Set always said we should take care of each other. Take this.
Yeah, whatever.
We need to recover this mysterious key. I don't know where it is, or what it does, but if Daedric princes intend to mount an invasion over it, we can't afford to let it slip through our fingers.
Where should we start?
Gascoigne insisted that Talking Crows stole the key from him, right? We should start with them. According to the constables, the birds started stealing things as soon as they arrived. I've never seen a crow before. Is that sort of thing unusual?
Talking? That's very unusual. Not really, to be honest.
Well, the fact that they arrived so soon after you revealed the shadow is suspicious. But they seem more interested in simple mischief than anything else. Ask around the Chancellor of Transaction. Perhaps one of our constables can tell you more.
Alright, I'll see what I can find out.
The sermons never prepared us for something like this. Perhaps, when this is all over, Lord Set can write an addendum on what to do when Talking Crows and Daedric monsters come calling.
Have you never really seen a crow before?
Not until today, no. They're really quite beautiful. Aside from the mocking and stealing and, you know, defecating. I read that birds come in all sorts of colors. Is that accurate?
Yes, hundreds of breeds of exist in Tamriel.
Hundreds? Fascinating. I'd very much like to see more of these birds. For research purposes, of course. Introducing a foreign species to Lord Set's creation could result in all kinds of unforeseen errors and deviations.
If it defeats Shadow, we can visit Tamriel. We can visit Tamriel with yourself.
What? No. I have too many responsibilities here. And to leave Set's side? It's an absurd suggestion. No offense, of course. Clockwork City is my home. I have no desire to leave, no desire at all. Now, we have work to do, right?
Do you have any idea what they would want this key?
It clearly possesses some great power. Keys exist to lock and unlock doors, right? I assume they want to unlock something.
Still, if in the Clockwork City, they would want to unlock.
We don't often rely upon locks, but I guess it's possible. Maybe an apostle's chest, or some lower sections of the Incarnatorium?
What about the facilities? Do you have something locked away?
I really wouldn't know. What happens in the Cognitum Centralis remains a mystery to pretty much everyone. But don't worry. If Lord Set locked something away, no mere key could open it.
Are you sure about that?
Certain. I mean, I guess it's possible that... No, I'm certain.
Trading one cage for another. At least there are less Daedra in here.
Fun. And that's it pretty much for this stream, to be honest. Doing a few searches here. Guess I'll stop out these. Beyond that, we end this stream because, let's be honest, I got some other stuff to need doing right about now. So until then, folks, I will see you later. Bye for now. The Clockwork City. I really like this DLC. Well, fun to see how it ends, though. Oh well.